Hey everyone, this is Arjun Rai, founder and CEO at HelloWoofy.com. Today we're going to be talking about Google Web Stories, or as it's also known as Web Stories on Google. Now this is going to be very, very important for your mobile traffic, your mobile SEO, because guess what? Google is here as a dominant force in search engine marketing, in search engines overall, and you want to pay attention when Google is introducing new products and services, new ways of helping you be found, so long as you, of course, follow the rules and regulations and best practices that Google sets forth. So again, we're going to be talking about Google Web Stories today and how we will be automating the ability to schedule web stories to your website, and so that it can appear in your search results when people are looking for your products and services. So again, Google Web Stories is a very simple idea. It's a very popular approach in terms of a very similar Instagram stories, user interface where stories will accept, other than existing in Instagram or, within an ecosystem like that, it's going to be existing within the search results themselves. And you can learn more on Google's website, stories.google itself. But we're going to give you a quick example of what this actually looks like for an existing website called Remodelista. So go ahead and search for Remodelista. If you scroll down a little bit more, you'll see that there's a section called Visual Stories. Now, this is exactly what your website could look like in terms of you having the story scheduled and then appearing in the search results themselves. Let's take a look at this quick example here from Kitchen Tour. And you can see there is a slideshow very similar to the Instagram approach of stories. And I can just tap my way through. I'm tapping on the right of the screen right now. And there's slideshows, there's text, there are images, and there's the ability to obviously click on the little arrow on the top right and then do a call to action as well. So the point is, this is a very, very interesting and beautiful way of displaying your content in a very visual way, which is, what stories were really known for, and other products, other networks, use the inspiration to create their own stories version of the product. Now, you're in this mock-up now that we sketched together in order to show you exactly how we think the product will look like within the interface of HelloWoofy itself. So on the top left, you'll see there's some text here. We're thinking this is going to be the first text that appears on the first slideshow of the Google Web Story itself for your website. And then, of course, you can upload images. Now, these images, each of them will have a little icon that allows you to click on it. And then you can enter text for a button. You can enter text, a link for a button as well as and then you can, of course, enter text that will appear as an overlay specifically to that image. Once you're done with that image, you can do the same thing with the next image, the following image, and so on and so forth. And then once you're done with the Google Web Story, just hit the post button, or of course you can schedule these. Of course, we're a scheduling company and a leading scheduling platform on the internet. You can schedule the Google Web Stories to appear whenever you want them to, with the content and the images and the links and the text, the whole 9 yards, embedded right in. Now, you might be wondering what it'll look like then. Well, similar to what you just saw earlier, you'll see this Instagram-like stories interface right here, which again is Google Web Stories on the web, or Web Stories on Google. And customers will be able to go through those, whether on a mobile site or on a desktop site. And on the back end, what you'll be able to see are scheduled stories and published stories as well. You'll be able to share the link to these stories with other individuals or across the social sphere. You'll be able to delete them, of course, if you wanted to. And of course, if you want to schedule more stories, you'll be able to schedule them inside HelloWoofy itself. And of course, you have the settings page on the bottom right. So this is a quick mock-up to show you exactly what it'll look like when it comes to Google Web Stories using HelloWoofy.com. Let me know what else we can do for you, what other suggestions you have, what other improvements we can make. We are always looking to help the small business owner, the underdog, with smart marketing at HelloWoofy. Thanks so much. This is Arjun again, founder and CEO at HelloWoofy.com. All right, take care, guys.